for the families and friends, and we ask for your continual strength and guidance over them. As we remember and reflect, we know this is not easy. We're grateful that we can be assured that your presence is always with us. As your word says, you will never leave nor forsake us. We give thanks for continual strength and hope, even in the toughest times of uncertainty, knowing that your grace is sufficient. To our fallen officers, we thank you for your sacrifice and commitment to serve and protect until the end. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. Now there is in store for me the crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will award to me on that day. And not only to me, but also to all who have longed for his appearance. 2 Timothy 4, 7, and 8. In your name we pray. Amen.
We will have public comments today from 3 of our leaders here in Hennepin County. We'll hear from Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Fry, Hennepin County Sheriff Dawanna Witt, and Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara. Mayor.
Thank you all for joining us here today. It is truly an honor to be here with some of the most incredible professionals, honorable public servants, and law enforcement officers in the entire state of Minnesota, and indeed in this entire country. Every single day, law enforcement officers make the active choice to protect people, to run toward danger when the rest of us would run in the other direction, to help people during some of their worst moments, and do incredibly difficult work the vast majority of us could not imagine. Officers continue to sacrifice in furtherance of community safety and justice, sometimes at the risk of their own lives. That's why it's so important that we recognize and we remember the sacrifices made by these officers, experienced by their families, and especially those officers who have recently lost their lives in the line of duty right here at home. Minneapolis police officer Jamal Mitchell dedicated his life to service, dedicating his life to providing safety for our community, and was truly the definition of a hero. He will forever be remembered. A man who ran headfirst into the fray with the sole goal of protecting others, knowing that his decision would put his own life in danger. And almost 1 year has since passed, and I still hear his achievements being celebrated, his kindness felt, and the impact that he had on this community forever enduring. Our thoughts continue to be with his family, loved ones, and colleagues, and his bravery will forever be remembered. That's why it is critical that we continue to honor his legacy and the legacy of those like him who gave their lives for others, because positive impacts like those should be celebrated, not just during Remembrance Weeks, but well beyond. I'm honored and I'm humbled by anyone who steps into this role with the decision to serve. It's important that we also recognize the courage and the sacrifice and dedication of those officers who are with us here today. We know that putting on the badge and wearing the uniform requires putting your life on the line. And this doesn't just impact you, it impacts your families, your loved ones, your friends. Being a police officer or working for the police department often means long hours, it means missed celebration, it means personal sacrifices. And believe me, this does not go unnoticed. We thank you for this service. On behalf of our entire city, on behalf of the Chief of Police who is with us here today, the Sheriff of Hennepin County, and our council members who are here with us as well, Councilmember Lene Palmisano, IC, and Councilmember Michael Rainville. We are so deeply appreciative of your collective service. It can be challenging to be the family of a law enforcement professional. Those officers and their loved ones give so much of themselves in service to our communities. We truly cannot express enough gratitude for that service. That sacrifice should not and does not go unnoticed. Although not always acknowledged, our officers perform amazing, courageous acts every single day, from saving children and infants who have been exposed to narcotics, to providing life-saving first aid to gunshot wound victims just this month. Actions like these are truly what makes our law enforcement professionals exceptional. They are selfless, they are courageous, they are brave. They feel that call to serve something greater than themselves. There is a reason that they step into these jobs, as difficult as they may be. It's because they care. And they work tirelessly to try to make Minneapolis and Hennepin County a better place. As we leave here today, let us each honor those who have made the ultimate sacrifice to help uphold peace and protect the city of Minneapolis. We are forever grateful. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Mayor Fry. Thank you for your leadership, and thank you for always supporting our peace officers. I'm Dawanna Witt, Sheriff of Hennepin County. Today we gather not only in remembrance, but in reverence. We come together as law enforcement family, as a community, and as Americans to honor the fallen, those who gave what we so often refer to as the ultimate sacrifice. We hear the phrase often at ceremonies like this, in news stories, and on social media. But for those of us who wear the badge, and for the families who lost a loved one in the line of duty, those words carry weight far beyond a ceremony. Ultimate sacrifice isn't just a phrase. It's a permanent absence. It's birthdays missed, anniversaries left uncelebrated, and embraces that we will never feel again. That'll never happen again. It's the silence that follows a knock on the door no one ever wants to hear. It's final. It's the moment we realize that we won't see or hear the voice of our fallen heroes. But it is also a beginning where we step in to ensure that their families know that we're here for you forever. To us, those words mark the moment when time stood still for a hero, a deputy, a police officer, a trooper, a parent, a son, a daughter, a partner. Frozen in the moment that they gave their all so others could live safely and freely. A moment that represents a bond and a trust so strong that where we say what we mean and what we mean what we say, we will take it from here. The blue line is like a baton. We make sure we never drop it. We pass it off to safe and secure hands so we can continue to strive to uphold the oath that we've all taken, not only to care for our families and our communities, but to take care of one another. Today, we join our brothers and sisters with the Minneapolis Police Department in honoring and remembering Minneapolis Police Officer Jamal Mitchell. And though Officer Mitchell and others we've lost aren't with us physically, their names are etched in stone forever. Their mark is forever in our hearts, and their memories will never fade. Every person on this list lives in our hearts, in the stories we share, in the communities they served, and in the shield we continue to carry them in honor every day, every hour, every minute. We in law enforcement know the risk we face. We don't wear the badge with blind eyes. We don't wear the badge thinking we are invincible. Every shift, every call, every stop, we know the stakes. And still, we step forward. We do it because we believe in something greater than ourselves. We believe that every person deserves safety, peace, and protection. We do it because we believe in the people we serve and because we believe in each other. We do not take that oath lightly. The loss of our brothers and sisters does not deter us. It strengthens our bond. It becomes a force multiplier that reinforces our determination to uphold justice and protect our communities, to protect our families. Their courage becomes our compass. Their legacy becomes our mission. Let us leave here today recommitting ourselves to the values of what our fallen stood for. Let their bravery push us forward. Let their memory guide us. Let their deaths not be in vain. Because as long as there are those willing to serve, to protect, and to sacrifice, their legacy will never fade. We will never let that happen. To those who continue to answer the call of duty, remember your why, remember your purpose, remember your moral compass, and then ask yourself, if not you, then who? Because we know we will forever need people to do this work. We all have an obligation to make sure that our fallen brothers and sisters' dedication of service is never forgotten. It's the unspoken words in that oath that we take. And from the bottom of my heart, as the Sheriff of Hennepin County and a proud member of this community, I thank each and every one of you. I thank you for continuing to answer the call. I thank you for continuing to carry the honor of our lost ones. I thank you for continuing to carry their families and embracing them into our families forever. Now it is my honor to welcome Chief Brian O'Hara from the Minneapolis Police Department. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Sheriff. Thank you for your leadership, your partnership. Thank you to all the members, the deputies, and the members of the Hennepin County Sheriff's Office who are out here every day with our members in this city. Thank you to all the troopers that are here. We'll be honoring today not just police officers who died in Minneapolis, but throughout Hennepin County, which includes sheriff's deputies, state troopers who died in line of duty in this county, and members from all of the various local police departments, as well as federal agents of the FBI and ATF who died serving our community. We have some special guests that are here with us today. We have Marlise is with us. She is the widow of Minneapolis police officer David Mack, who died in 1986 after having been previously shot in the line of duty. Next to her, we have Peggy, who is the daughter of Lieutenant Ino Suick, who was shot and killed in 1972 in the line of duty in Minneapolis. We also have Jill is with us. She's the daughter of James Hendricks, who died in the line of duty in this city in 1963. We have two other family members who were planning to be here with us, but were not able to be here, and I also want to recognize them. One is Tina. She's the daughter of Minneapolis police officer George Partridge, who died in the line of duty in 1976. And she's not here because they had a sudden death in their family yesterday. So she asked also that she still be remembered. And we also have, also want to remember Cindy Hoff, who was the daughter of Minneapolis police officer Jerome Hoff, who was shot and killed in 1992. The reason why she is not here right now is because there is a parole hearing right now for one of the people convicted in Officer Hoff's murder. So we remember her at this time. And we also remember and welcome, of course, the family of Minneapolis police officer Jamal Mitchell, who we will be adding today his name to the department flag. We're gathered here to honor the courageous individuals who reported for duty and wound up paying the ultimate sacrifice with their lives for the communities in Hennepin County. It is often said that those who fall in the line of duty gave their lives, but I think it's a little bit more accurate to say that they died serving courageously and that they died doing exactly what we asked of them to do. And none of them set out on their last tour to exchange their lives for the safety of our community. However, they left home that day the same way all of the other police officers here left today, fully intending to return home at the end of the day, but knowing that might not happen. All of the members that we're honoring, they all answered that final call with the full intention of peacefully resolving the situation, protecting with courage, serving with compassion, and going home to their loved ones. Whether it was a routine traffic stop or running towards gunfire while everyone else was running away, they put themselves in harm's way to shield others from danger. For them and for their loved ones, that risk ended in the most permanent way, ending their lives and tearing the families apart of those who loved them. And so today, we remember them with our deepest gratitude. They gave everything for our community. They are heroes. Every year we gather here to honor those who paid the ultimate sacrifice, and we vow to never forget. Not today, not tomorrow, not in the months and years ahead. Because we know one of the greatest fears that so many of these families have is that their loved one, their memory, their sacrifice would fade away. And that's why we must all commit this year and every year to continue to carry their memories forward. And this year carries a particularly heavy weight as we add yet another name to the list of those we honor. Officer Jamal Mitchell, in a pure act of selfless service, was taken from us by a violent act from a very person he was trying to help. The weight of that loss is immense. The grief is deep. The absence of his presence is palpable. The same sense of loss was felt before by the families, the fellow officers of all 50 Minneapolis police officers who gave their lives in service to this city, as well as all the other officers we're honoring today. Their sacrifices, though separated by many generations, are all equally profound. They mattered. Their lives mattered. Their service was essential. We are here for the families of our fallen officers. Everyone in this city owes these families our gratitude for the sacrifices that they have made and that they continue to make for the rest of their lives. To the spouses, parents, children, and loved ones of those who died in the line of duty serving Hennepin County, know that their lives were not lost in vain. Their legacy lives on now and forever in every officer who has the privilege to wear this badge. Their memory is honored in every act of courage and compassion made by those in uniform who continue the tradition of selfless sacrifice. Thank you to all the families, friends, and loved ones of all those who support those in uniform. Your quiet sacrifice, your worry, your strength, your encouragement are an irreplaceable part of law enforcement. Thank you for walking beside your loved one, through the highs and especially the lows of this demanding profession. Finally, thank you to every law enforcement officer who